All right, we're going to do a couple adjustments to photographs. Go to my website. You can go ahead and close out of the picture that you were messing with. So, and then go to my website. Go to Graphics and Documents. And then you're going to go to Photoshop Graphics. And the first one we're going to work with is Butterfly. Go ahead and download Butterfly. And you can tell by the title of the picture file what's wrong with it. It has low contrast. Go ahead and keep my Graphics and Documents window up because we're going to go back and grab another picture too from here. So for right now, just grab the butterfly and open up the butterfly in Photoshop. And we're going to apply some image adjustment layers to make this butterfly look better. We're also going to use our quick mask to make a selection. And we're going to make the background black and white, but just the background, not the actual butterfly. So we have to make a really good selection around the butterfly. Does everyone have butterfly open? You ready? Okay, the first thing we need to do is we're going to make that selection. So go grab your polygonal lasso tool and you're going to select around the butterfly. Once you make your initial selection with your polygonal lasso, you can go into your quick mask and use your paintbrush to make it a better selection. Again, black will cover it up, white lets it show. Now, I'm going to change mine to a hard edge brush because I don't want fuzzy edges on this. Okay, so I'm going to grab the hard edge brush. And holding down that shift key really helps to make those straight lines. X on the keyboard switches between the black and white. All right, so once you have your selection in Quick Mask completed, you go ahead and get out of Quick Mask, and you should have your marching ants around your butterfly. Now, you've worked so hard to make the most perfect selection, you don't want to lose your marching ants. There is a way to save this, and that video kind of told you how to do it, but I'm going to show you. To go and save a selection, it's under Select, and then Save Selection. And then you want to name whatever it is. Now, it's going to look like nothing happened, but Photoshop saves that selection in the channels. Okay, and your channels palette is grouped up with your layers, and there is now the alpha channel of your selection. So if ever you were to accidentally deselect, or if you wanted to come back to this selection again, instead of having to go back and make the selection all over, you can go and load that alpha channel. Hold down the command, click on the picture, and then now it's loaded, and you don't have to go back and make the selection again. So that's, once you make a really good selection, you want to save it. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're trying to make the background black and white. We have the butterfly selected. what do we need to do? Shift Command I or select inverse. This will now select the background, and you can go apply the black and white adjustment layer to the background. And you can adjust your colors to make it look however you want. When you're done with the adjustment, you just click on these little arrows here in your properties palette, and that will go back. And now you have your adjustment. Again, and when you look at the mask, black, the adjustment did not happen to the areas that are black, but it did happen to the areas that are white. Now we need to go in and make the butterfly brighter. Couple ways you can do this. You could go back to your channels and load your butterfly channel, or you have a mask right here. If you just hold down the command and you click, that's going to load the black and white area. So now what we need to do is select inverse. Now we have our butterfly selected again, and now we can go in and adjust the brightness, the contrast, make this butterfly look a lot better. Work with your levels. You want to bring those sliders to right where the graph is going up. And again, since these are adjustment layers, you can turn off the eyeballs to see what's going to happen. And personally, I don't like the background being black and white. It looks really bad. So I'm going to delete that adjustment layer. And now it's just the butterfly that I've applied an adjustment to. And you can see what the before looks like and then after.